Konnichiwa, Crispy Akiyama. Today I want to show you how to leverage AI as a type beat producer for your YouTube channel. So first things first, you're going to need ChatGPT, the paid version. It's $20 a month. Yeah, it's $20 a month, guys. You spend that on burgers, you spend it on Netflix, spend it on something that would bring you cash flow, not comfort, okay? If you utilize ChatGPT the right way, especially with what I'm about to show you, it can make you money. All right. So first things first, when I think of type beat channels, majority of the time we're using all the same photos and they're just being recycled. You want to go through and do something different to make your channel stand out. And now when I think of that, I'm starting to see people use I'm starting to see it more. People not just use the photos of the artist, but photos surrounding the art around the artist. They're focusing on the activities that the artist participates in, as opposed to just pictures of the artist. And I think that's brilliant. So I want to show you how to leverage that and create images nobody else has using ChatGPT. So first things first, let's come up with the artist. When you think of an artist that you want to use, you want to think of someone who has a lot of visual and aesthetic appeal. Let's say if you're making beats in the style of, let's say, like an Isaiah Rashad. Isaiah Rashad is super dope as an artist, though there's not a lot of visually stimulating things around him, with his branding. So I might think of like, who's another artist who makes similar music that has more like visual appeal? Maybe like a Kendrick Lamar. They were both signed to, they're both TDE. Yeah, he's not in TDE anymore, but same thing, right? So let's think of the appeal of a Kendrick Lamar. And I think Kendrick would actually probably be a good person to use, just because he's about to drop an album. A lot of people are going to start making Kendrick type beats, or maybe they already are. So let's focus on that. Now I'm going to show you how I use it. A lot of people might just type in, give me a Kendrick Lamar type photo for my beat channel. ChatGPT you can get anything you want out of ChatGPT. You just have to know how to ask for it. So I'm going to show you how I ask for what I want. Instead of me telling it what I want, I'm going to ask it a quality question. What are 30 things that makes Kendrick Lamar's music unique? Please also include things that reflect his visual aesthetic in your description. Please be as nuanced as possible. Every detail matters. And even if you spell things wrong, guys, it's cool. So I think it did pretty good. So then what I'll go through and do, just for the heck of it, to see kind of where we're at. Now you can do aspect ratio, vertical, widescreen. I usually just stick with square. Please create an image utilizing the above info. This first picture is really just to see where we're at. Like, what's the starting point with the information you have? What can you do? Oh, one thing I usually tell it is no wording. And yeah, usually I tell it no wording. So guys, this is the first image. I didn't tell it all of these things. I made it give it to me. All right. This is how you get it easily, guys. This is amazing. Now, wearing Adidas, he's more of a Cortez guy. But guys, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for something that will get people to click on your channel. All right. They're not coming to buy the album cover. They're coming to lease a beat, but they have to like what they see to get them engaged. Cool. So I like this. This looks great. Let's create another photo. So what I'm going to see, if the first ones are good, I'm just going to tell them to keep on shooting me photos until I don't like them. Okay. And once I start not liking them, what I'm going to go through and do is now I'm going to get more specific with some of the things in the visual and aesthetic elements. All right. I think I said it. I usually tell it not to have any wording in it, but this type of stuff, this looks crazy, guys. This looks crazy. This could work too. That's a cab, with police sirens. I guess it's kind of like an undercover thing. Let's see. Let's create another one. So, these are both still good. These are money. What I'll go through and do, it's very important. I think it really helps, but when you see something you really like, to go through and like it, because you're telling it, hey, it's like positive reinforcement. These were really good. Let's create something more. Okay, so now, that's pretty dope. You could still use that. Very much still use that. Okay, so cool. I think now we kind of hit. They did not get better from the first one. This one's hard. They definitely dope. So now let's go through and focus on, let's see. Let's create a photo with a focus on blank. So now you could do that. Now also, if you want to go through and use some of these things, you can too. These are basically like presets. Black and white photo, please. And also refrain from adding any letters or words spelled out. So now, even though I said please don't, it worked out in this case. Now guys, majority of the time I just say please don't do it because they be spelling stuff wrong sometimes. I don't know how they spell things wrong when you ask it. You tell it how you want it spelled. But this is very much like the To Pimp a Butterfly. And I put it in the black and white. Guys, this is dope. You see how easy this is, guys? Nobody else has this. You could tell it the same thing and it's not going to give you what I just did right here. All right. So let's see. Let's focus on another one now. Let's go through and focus on these. Let's focus on because I really liked, I think that's really what it was, like the Afrofuturism and the religious imagery. I really feel like that's where these come from. And so I want to, now, like I said, I was just going through and say, please create one more, but it was kind of getting away from it. It started doing it again, but not like I really wanted it to. Guys, come on now. Kendrick Lamar type beat. You pull up with that. Come on, guys. Put some respect on Aki Easy's name. I'm putting y'all on game right now. And I know people are already doing this, but I want to make sure y'all know about this. Please create another photo. And guys, like I said, when you find something you like wring the towel, get everything out of it while it's giving you what you like. Keep punching at it. Keep punching at it. And once it starts drifting off, just try something different. And what you could also do, guys, it only gave me 10 things. When I asked it for my Larry June stuff, I said give me 200 things. I just didn't want it to take the time of doing 200 things. Visual and aesthetic elements, I could say very much say, hey, give me 50 more visual and aesthetic elements I can go off of. All right. Okay. This is cool. This is very much cool too, but now maybe it's a little bit too far off. All right. But this again is how to leverage AI as a type beat producer. I mean, how could you not like this? How could you not want something like this? Nobody else has this. When people see this, they're going to be like, yo, is this what I'm looking to accomplish is when people look at these cover arts, it's like, yo, is this like a song or an album or that I just haven't heard of? Like, you're going to make people wonder where this is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Especially the thumbnail. Now, when they click on it, maybe they'll see, okay, this is AI generated art. But from the thumbnail, they're going to be like, hold up. You know, like, damn, is this some unreleased photo or something I've never heard of? Look at the detail, y'all. Like, this is hard. So again, this is how you leverage AI as a type beat producer. Crispy Akiyama. If you guys are curious on what I actually would go through and type, because I have something that I copy and paste specifically for my type beats. I did it this way just for time's sake. If you guys are curious what I actually prompt Chat GPT with, drop a comment. Maybe I might actually send it out through like an email list or just, you know, make it something download for all the prompts that I use for my Chat GPT and pictures. If you guys like that, drop a comment below. But in the meantime, y'all be smooth, and I'll get at y'all at the next one. All right. Peace.